gentlemen, boys and girls, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode 197. It is January 5th, 2024. It is National Bird Day. J-Vi is on the road. Feeling good. Feeling good about the Bills, right?
Yeah, I'm not worried. We played like we wanted the Patriots to win, to not get the number one overall pick and improve their team. So their team is in shambles because they won, they don't get the overall pick, and they fired their coach.
They did fire their coach right after. I bet Robert Kraft, whenever they won that game, was like, "You're out of here, pal. You're out. We hired you to do one job. You just suck, and you couldn't even do that."
I mean, this is how least interested I was in the game. Obviously, I always want the Bills to win, but there was a lot of money on the line for certain people on the Bills roster. And we could have punted from the 10-yard line for all I care. As long as we get inside the 20s, it's all that mattered today for the Bills. A couple punts inside the 20s, all that mattered. And we got one. We got a big payday for that. Needed 4. Didn't quite work out, but I thought the backups played well. I mean, you mean tell me the Bills backups lost by 7 to the team that should have gotten the number one overall pick?
Team that beat the Bengals.
I mean, if you look back at that game, if that score is reversed, week 1, Bengals, Patriots. Bengals are in the playoffs. Patriots get number one pick. That's why all weeks matter in the NFL, dude. All weeks
Is there a quarterback controversy in New England, though? You brought that up.
Hey, Milton was slinging. Milton is the preseason MVP. He played well in the preseason this year, too. Everybody was talking about, did they have to get Drake May? Milton's been playing well, and he came out and he played well today. He started 10 for 10 with a touchdown. And I don't know if this is always the case when you watch the Niners, but every time I watch the Bills play, the team that they're playing catches everything. I mean, they couldn't drop a pass. It's that way against every team the Bills play. They don't ever drop passes.
Yeah, I was watching the Niners today, and Greg Dortch had like 3 touchdowns, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Greg Dortch, like, isn't Trey McBride play on this team? Of course, I have Kyler Murray on my fantasy football team in the championship match. Today is the day he decides to throw for 4 touchdowns. And when I needed him last week, what's he do? The gongs one off of Trey McBride's face on the 2-yard line to give the Rams a win, and cost me another like 10 points.
I don't think Kyler Murray got his incentives though.
He didn't get a rushing touchdown. I don't know if he got 40 yards either. He obviously doesn't care about $750. That's so wild to me. They don't care about $750,000.
Well, he's a quarterback though, so he's making good money.
Yeah, and he's probably got a deal with Call of Duty. Okay, so the Vikings and the Lions are playing Sunday Night Football right now, and the Vikings cannot score in the red zone for whatever reason against this Lions defense that the Niners went up and down the field on. Anzalone's back, but I don't know, dude. It's 7-6 right now. I mean, 20 seconds left to go.
The Bills didn't have a problem scoring on the Lions.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, DYLON's over here. Sam Darnold, MVP, whippity whoopity, dippity da. Can't even score a touchdown against this Lions D. Come on. Josh Dobbs scored a touchdown.
I haven't watched a single play of this game, but I have been listening to it on the radio like it's 1950. And when they had it in the red zone, it was like, Justin Jefferson's wide open in the end zone. And Sam Darnold airmails it to the third row. I mean, they were giving him hell about how he was missing. He missed him twice, right? He missed him twice in the end zone, wide open.
I'm telling you, dude. I've been telling people this. I've been arguing with a guy at work about this. Sam Darnold is going to Sam Darnold, guys. Sam Darnold is going to Sam Darnold at some point. If you're a Vikings fan,
same guy that saw Ghost.
Yes, and had mono.
Yeah,
and got benched and traded like 4 times. So, I don't know. Hey, B. McCormick's in here. You know it.
Let's go.
And then Miss CO Stat says #ABB, which means always be birding. I don't know where Tex is. I have no idea. And B. McCormick obviously firing off anytime touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, Zach Ertz, Mims Jr. Yep, count them. Absolutely count them.
Where is he posting these pics? Why am I not seeing them?
I don't know. I need to. Sometimes he'll send them to me on Twitter. So, but okay.
I did cash a parlay today.
Ooh, nice. Which one was that?
There's a little double up. J.K. Dobbins rushing 60 yards, and Sutton 80 yards receiving. 2 incentive plays.
Okay. All right. So you went AFC. You went AFC West.
Yeah.
How dare you? That's rivalry stuff, dude. Okay. I was gonna say something else, dude. Okay, so NFL Week 18. This was absolutely awful, terrible day of football. Like these games absolutely stunk. There's no doubt about it.
It's the 4th preseason week.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're gonna give us Week 18, we have to have more meaning than this. Now, I mean, what they're gonna do is try to do something like this stupid NBA and like color the fields different whenever you have Week 18. Like, hey, watch this game. We're playing at Eastern Washington. I bet you.
Watch this in-season playoff game. Winners get to go to the playoffs.
Ooh, Lions about to give themselves a chance right here. That's what I'm talking about. Get themselves in a football or a field goal position. So yeah, the NFL Week 18 was pretty bad. Like just not very good football all the way around. I had all the games on, still, playing with the kids, doing all that. I was making, what I was doing? I was making healthy dips. It's healthy dip season. Sausage dip is out. Healthy dip is in. I was making not actually the dips themselves.
Is there such a thing?
Well, the dips themselves weren't that healthy. I was just using fruit and veggies to dip in them. So I would count it as healthy dip because I'm not eating chips. I'm eating fiber, dude. I had three.
Celery, carrots.
Yes, celery, carrots, apple slices, and strawberries. I had 2 different types. I had a French onion dip.
Cauliflower
that I made. No cauliflower, dude. That's not wrestling. And then I made 2 sweet dips. It was like one was a peanut butter dip and the other one was like a cinnamon dip. So
a peanut butter dip,
dude. Yeah, peanut butter and apples. What's wrong with you,
dude? I don't mind that, but that's not like a dip, dude. You put the peanut butter on the apples. You don't dip it in the apples. Apples break. You can't dip.
Yes, you can. Well, no, you have to mix it with something else. You got to mix it with a little bit of marshmallow fluff and some cinnamon, and then there you've got yourself a nice
dip. That's a fluffernutter, dude.
Exactly, it's a fluffernutter in a bowl, and you put it on an apple. That's better than eating 2 slices of bread. Healthy dip season. What would you have done?
That's because your football team's not in the playoffs.
I know. I'm over here creating healthy dips.
Considering my team's in the playoffs, I'm still eating unhealthy dips.
That's what I'm saying. I'm over here like, I can't. I'm creating dips. Like I was in the kitchen. I was like, all right, I got fluffer. I got marshmallow fluff. I got peanut butter. I got some cinnamon here. I got some apples. I'm going to cut those bad boys up, and we're gonna have ourselves a healthy Sunday, football Sunday. That's what the Niners suck. I had to distract myself from the Niners sucking and getting blown out by 20 points.
This wasn't I'm choosing to do a healthy dip day. This was, I don't have the stuff to make all the other dips, so I got to figure something out to make a dip, and it ends up being healthy.
No, I made the choice. I made the choice. I said my New Year's resolution was eggs. Eat more eggs, and that means I'm going to be more healthy because I have more protein. And now,
why didn't you do an egg dip? Just crack the yolks in there and
Rocky Balboa that thing.
Yeah,
Rocky Balboa that thing. I could have, but my wife wasn't going to eat that. Neither were the kids. So they weren't going to eat that. All right. Also, Tankathon full effect. I do have the Tankathon list. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up here in a second. And the playoff currently standing since the Vikings and Lions are the last 2 teams of the puzzle. And also, shout out, people forget. It's the D3 championship right now. Mount Union is taking on North Central. And Mount Union was on the doorstep a second ago. And I think they were about to score. So, yeah, they're at halftime. But I think Mount Union scored, so I think Mount Union's winning that thing right now. We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you posted on Mount Union North Central Division III Stag Bowl Championship. National Bird Day. Here's a couple of bird facts. Actually, I want to wait for Tex to get. He said he was coming, so I want to do the bird facts when he gets in here.
Yeah, wait for him.
Okay, so Tankathon and playoffs. I'm going to pull the thing up. You can't really see it, but here's the Tankathon as it stands right now. Shout out to the. Oh, look who's here, dude.
Who's here?
Look who's here. You know it, Mr. Clemson.
Yeah.
What's good, dude?
Edge.
My wife told me to hurry up and jump on because she heard something about some healthy dip, and she said to call you out on your bullshit.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He didn't choose to do that. It's just he didn't have anything left to make dips with, so he had to make them healthy.
No, dude. I had to do that because I'm like, I'm not trying to eat unhealthy dips anymore. I did a full season last year of sausage dip for the Bills, and they couldn't even win the Super Bowl whenever I did that for them. So I don't want to hear it.
I think the sausage dip has run its path. My wife tried to pull it out for the Georgia game the other night, and it didn't work. I think it's run its route.
I don't think so. I just had some tonight.
Yeah, but you're not playing. Well,
your team's out.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I still like it. It's football season.
It is good. Dip.
It is delicious. It is delicious. But I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to do something healthy where I was like, the dip's not going to be that healthy, I don't think. But the stuff I'm going to eat it with is going to be much healthier. Like, I'm not going to dip apples in sausage dip. It's not happening.
So you just did some celery and some dip?
Celery, carrots, apples, strawberries. Hey,
that's what my
I'm
wife
back.
does.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Let me know when you grow that bunny tail out you got.
Yeah. AK has become the wife in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was just trying to be healthy. That's all.
Next thing you're going to do is start sewing and stuff.
Does your mother sew? Have her sew this? Oh, yeah. Tankathon. Updated standings. Patriots. Complete idiots. Idiots. Right? I mean, look what they did. They had it. They had number 1 locked up. And now they're number 4. Nobody wants number 4. They're not going to get anybody they wanted. So it goes Tennessee, Cleveland. That's how you tank, dude. You lose 6 games in a row. Giants blew it. They could have done it, but Drew Lock had a career day. Then you've got New England, then Jacksonville. That's the top 5. So Tennessee, Cleveland, Giants, Patriots, Jags, top 5. Thoughts?
Who does Tennessee get? There's not like a standout person to me in this draft. And what does Tennessee need?
Everything.
They need a quarterback, but they got a decent running back. They need some offensive linemen.
I remember before the season, like looking at their roster, like, whoa, man, they actually have a lot of dudes here.
We talked about them competing for the division.
But that shows how much we know.
Yeah.
Hey, not advice. Not advice.
18 weeks, I did not hit a 15-leg parlay, so I don't know ball, apparently.
Did Carolina was it worth it dropping their draft pick just to beat the Falcons today and mess up their playoff potential?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Because they don't like each other.
That's right. It's a rivalry game, close borderline states, and just go ahead and talk trash to them and ruin their hopes. I love it.
Very similar to South Carolina beating Clemson, thinking they ruined their chances of getting the playoffs.
I think your mic's going up, J-Ball. I can't hear you, but
no, it's not. Keep preaching, dude. You're fine. You're not going in and out at all.
And then Miami saying, "Hold my beer." Clemson's getting
in. Syracuse, the real orange, dude. Come on.
Easy, dude.
Look at this, dude.
Hey, did you see the meme the other day where Carolina fans thought they were playing Syracuse instead of Illinois?
Oh yes, I did see that. Yes, that's hilarious. I didn't show number 11 because that's the Niners, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't.
Number 10 is the Bears. They screwed themselves up. The Jets, Aaron Rodgers on his way out. Middle finger to the Jets and Woody Johnson. Here you go. How about you pick number 7 instead of number 5 in your face? But today was just a terrible game of football. We have some other news, but anyways, that's Tankathon. Tennessee does it. Patriots are idiots. Now, updated playoff picture. Actually, we're not going to do that because I actually have a photo of that. Let me present the. Let's get the other stuff on here so we can go ahead and go through this. But yeah, dude. Week 18 was terrible. Let's just call it like it is. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. Hold on. Let me move this. All right. To the stage. Here is the current playoff scenarios. Right here. Already set, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday, January 11th, you've got the Texans in their normal spot. Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
I feel like you could, every year if the Texans make the playoffs, you go ahead and say, right, hey, Texans, Saturday, 4 o'clock, wild card weekend, book it. So,
Well,
and then your favorite team plays the Steelers.
all right, dude.
Lamar, dude.
I was out to dinner last night, and I'm sitting there watching the game with the other guy. We went on a couple's dinner thing, and I'm just sitting there lamenting over, like, Lamar. He has that one run in the first half, and then proceeds to go 10 of 21, and everybody's like, this guy's doing things we've never seen. I'm like, what, throwing sub 50% in a half? Is that what he's doing? Like, what are we talking about here? And then what do they do the second? What? Go ahead.
He threw his one pass that was, people were claiming no look, but it was to a wide open Bateman. There was nobody within 10 yards of him in the end zone.
We didn't look it. He threw it and turned around.
Yeah, he threw it and turned around. Exactly. He even showed it on a replay. It was.
I've seen Will Levis do that like 40 times. Like,
they compared him to Steph Curry with his 3-pointer.
Dude, I can't watch the coverage. I can't look on anything on the internet because, I mean, he's having a good year, but I'm just not going to sit here. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So you got Chargers, Texans. Then you got Steelers, Ravens, 8 o'clock. That game is going to be cold as you know what. Then Sunday, this is a shame, J-Bye. I love having the Saturday night game. The Saturday night game is the best on Wild Card Weekend. Then you got J-Bye, Bills, Broncos, 1 p.m. CBS.
Perfect time.
That for you, yes, that's a good time for you. Then we got Packers, Eagles, rematch from Game 1 in Brazil. Then we've got Sunday. We've got Sunday night Commanders, Bucks, Baker absolutely cooking, and then we've got Rams and whoever wins this game tonight on Monday night. And we got the college football playoff next week, Thursday and Friday.
That's right.
I mean, look at this, boys. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days of playoff football.
That's right.
Let's go. So
sounds like a 5-day parlay to me.
That's what I'm saying. Where's B. McCormick? B. McCormick, look right here. Look right here. Coach knew he was fired, pulled a movie. Smith? I don't know what that means.
Geno Smith is at $6 million in incentives today.
Wow.
He hit it right.
Wow. Tyreek Hill already saying, I'm opening the door. I'm out, bruh.
Yep.
That's what he gets, though. What, he took that big payday, goes down there, and the Dolphins stink. Yep. So, I don't know what he expects. So, anyways, that's the playoff scenario. Outside of the Bills, Broncos, which one are you looking forward to the most? I don't know. I think the Chargers are going to beat the Texans. I would love for the Steelers to beat Lamar. That would be phenomenal.
I think the Chargers beat them too.
What?
The Steelers are done, dude. You know,
I think the Steelers are done too because they skated by, but the Texans are going to beat the Chargers. You can go ahead and book that.
What?
No. The Texans don't have anybody left. Their whole team's on IR.
Okay. Kasuf, or
what?
AK, can you remind me, didn't I call your losing season earlier, like 5 games ago, and I was right so far? I mean,
yeah.
J-Vi, you were just talking about your winning record over here on betting parlays and stuff. You might want to just give it a break and just write this one down for me.
All right.
You think the Texans are going to win?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, dude. He can't help himself. Was there somebody from Clemson that plays on the Texans or something?
I'm sure it is, but
who from Clemson played in the Texans?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Who is it?
Deshaun doesn't play there anymore.
noticed.
Yeah, Deshaun. That's right. His legacy lasts though forever there.
Yeah.
They
I heard
named-
it.
they
I heard he
named-
opened his own massage place there. So
Oh, did he? Yeah.
They named
Yeah.
the physical therapy portion of the
Wing
building
after
after him.
D. Watson treatment.
Yeah, I like that game. I like. I think. Let's get to the other stuff. I just wanted to flash those two things up there because very relevant.
I think the Bucks Commanders game is going to be a fun game.
I agree. I think it's going to be like bet the over
100%.
on that thing, dude. Shout out.
I also think you're going to disagree with me, but the Rams beat whoever they play on Monday night.
Why? Why would you say that?
I just think they are. I just have
Stop
a feeling.
it, dude. You're just saying that to make me mad because it's Matt's.
They're on like a 6-game win streak. They're clicking at the right.
They
time.
lost today.
That without playing their starters.
Oh, so it counts for them and not the Niners last year you just last week told me the Rams were on a winning streak against the Niners, and I said
They are.
They beat them 2 times, and then I said the last time they beat them at the end of the year last year, if the Niners weren't playing any of their starters, that doesn't matter. Now you're sitting over here. The Rams, they lost. Oh, they didn't sit their starter. Make up your mind, dude. Does it matter or does it not?
It matters when it's a end of the year game against an opponent that's not the Niners. But when it's against the Niners and it's the Niners that are doing it, it doesn't matter.
I think it's gonna if it's the Vikings that are playing. The
Rams.
The Rams are gonna win.
Here's my reasoning why I think that the Rams are gonna beat the team that they play next week. Because that game will be a game of 2 teams coming off of a loss. And it's going to be the team that rebounds after a loss the best. And with the Rams having lost more this season, they're going to be able to rebound better than the team that loses tonight.
Dude,
are you on an airplane or something and there's lack of oxygen under?
No, what I want to know, I just want, if the Vikings win or the Vikings lose and they play the Rams, I will root for the Rams.
Well, I know you'll root for them, but I think the Rams will win anyway if they play the Vikings. Because
I want the Vikings to lose. I want DYLON and his purple pancakes to be. I want him to be sobbing in his purple bologna-shaped pancakes. Of course they're bologna-shaped. They're a circle. Damn it, idiot! Nice half, Sam Darnold. What do you throw for 80 yards? Grow up. Brock Purdy had like 400 yards at halftime against the Lions.
What's the score?
It's 10-6.
10-6 Vikings or Lions.
Lions. So, I think the Bucks and Commanders will be a fun matchup. Steelers Ravens, obviously, always a fun matchup. But I think the Steelers are cooked. These are all pretty fun matchups, I have to say. The Bills, hey man, the Broncos can't run the ball, and that's how you have to beat the Bills. There's gonna be a lot on Bo Nix, I think. So
yeah, it'll be a good game.
And I think the Packers are frauds. I think the Eagles are going to murder them.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the whole Jordan Love Packer things.
They keep getting hurt.
Oh, see how his stats forgot, didn't he? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Even when I'm not there, I'm footballing. He knows.
Wow. You know why? He's looking for another game because he's already said the Sunday night game's over.
Probably. Okay. I put this meme out. It says, last NFL Sunday slate of the year, Brent, can't hold anything back now. That was from Waterboy, I think. So, I don't even know where we're going. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the headlines. I forgot to hit the drop. But on the show, we have headlines. We got Scoreboard Salute, Homer Alley. Well, yeah, and then Goat Rap DFS bets, and then we're going to talk some college football. Oh, he was looking. That's right. Okay, everybody, shh. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the headlines. Number 5, revenge game, Dan Quinn. Right? Against the Cowboys. Commanders win 23-19. Mariota leads them right down the field. game-ending touchdown pass after a long run. Trey Lance got the start. Cowboys suck because they screwed Cooper Rush out of $250K because they started Lance because Cooper Rush had to start like 55% of his snaps or something. And they screwed him. He was at 53, I think. And
He would have
ended up
gotten there.
Yeah, he would have gotten there. So the Cowboys suck. That's what they get. Mariota goes down there, covers the 3.5 that I had on the Commanders. So, revenge game, Dan Quinn. First time Commanders have had 12 wins in like 20-some years.
It just says, for the people that are at home and can't see it, it says revenge game for Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that you were talking about a revenge game for Quinn Ewers against Ohio State coming up. I thought you were getting ahead of us.
No, I forgot about that. But that's a good point. That is a revenge game. Forgot about that. Anything to add on Cowboys revenge game, Dan Quinn?
Did not see a single play of it, but I think a lot of people missed some bets based off the tweets that I saw because the Redskins didn't play well.
Yeah, they took Jaden Daniels out. I don't remember when, but they took him out fairly early. Same thing with Jordan Love and the Packers. So,
well, he got hurt.
Jordan Love?
Yeah, he had like a knee injury.
They said it was his. Oh, I thought it was his hand. Something.
Maybe it was his hand.
So, I just started the Instagram live video. I forgot to start it. Edge, thoughts on the.
Did you plug your computer in too?
Computer's plugged in. It's charging. That was so weird, dude. I was so mad. I'm sure you all knew that. Edge, any thoughts on the Commanders' revenge game?
I didn't see it. I was fixing my trailer.
Oh, okay. Well, Trey Lance was exactly how you think Trey Lance would be. Him, Joe Milton, all these guys that can run around. They step up in the pocket, run along the line of scrimmage, and then just look for somebody who's running a broken play. So, there goes Cam Akers. He gonna make it? Nope.
He's coming back out.
Woo! There we go. About to take it, boys. Here come the Vikings. There's Aaron Jones hurt, I bet, probably. Cam Akers had a long run, like 60 yards. Got tackled on the 5. So here we go with the Vikings. Here we go with the Vikings red zone offense again.
Oh, no.
Yep. This would be funny if they turned it over. Pick by Sam Darnold would be great. Number 4, Packers are frauds. They lose to the Bears. Caleb Williams finally gets his signature drive where he was 21 of 29 for 148 yards and a touchdown. Bears win 24-22. Cairo Santos actually hits the field goal this time. The last game they played came down to a field goal. They got blocked. So I think the Packers are frauds. I watch them play and I'm like, I don't know about them. I don't know them. So
reminds me of the Niners.
What are you talking about? What about the Niners? Go ahead.
Packers and Niners are frauds.
They are like the same team.
Yeah.
Who?
Packers and the Niners.
When's the last time the Packers were in a Super Bowl?
Oh my God, here we go.
I mean, I'm sorry. Is that not a valid question?
When was the last time the Niners won a Super Bowl?
Oh.
30. When's the last time the Bills won a Super Bowl?
Well, you got to go bring the Bills into it.
Yeah. Well, you have
see, what am I supposed to do? Why'd you have to bring the Niners in here? We're talking about the Packers.
All right. Sorry. I lit that dynamite. I'll put it back up.
But yeah, the Packers, dude, I don't know. I watch them play and I'm like, I don't know if the receivers can do it. I don't know if Jordan Love can do it. All they have is like, if they get ahead, they can run the football with Josh Jacobs. So
it's everybody that's in that tree, that Shanahan, McVay, Floor, McDaniels, all those guys are all the same. They're great front runners. If their team's up, they're great at keeping a lead and, going toe-to-toe with you. But as soon as you get down, none of them. They all – it's like they short circuit.
Dude, it's 4th and goal again for the Vikings.
Oh, no.
Dylon's probably throwing his purple pancakes at the screen. He looks like Jeff Saturday up there.
He's throwing his piece of bologna.
That's right.
Against the wall.
Blue's here. Let's go, Blue. Patriots here. got to get the part where SF got blown out. We already talked about that, Patriot. You and your Cowboys screwed Cooper Rush. Get out of here, dude. Josh is here. He says Cowboys Super Bowl champs 2020.
Jeez, dude.
Not if Dak gets married.
Oh, that's right. Dak's going to get married. It's over, dude. They had their window. Oh, they're going for it.
Wait, are you admitting that the marriage thing is a real thing?
He has to.
No,
he's got
Go on, Stan.
Wow.
Go on, Stan. There's your quarterback, dude. There's your quarterback, Dylan. I hope you're watching. Oh, my gosh. But, yes, Blue's here.
J-Bye, you see how he deflects every time?
Every time. Changes the subject.
Yeah.
Watches the game.
Acting like it was a great play on TV and we're all watching the same thing. And it wasn't.
Oh.
Well, not me. I'm in the dark here. I'm driving. I don't know what the hell's going on to get me.
Packers are frauds. That's what's going on. They limp into the playoffs as the 7 seed. Golly, how many games they lose in a row there? Not bad. That was bad.
Well, they play in the hardest division in football.
Yeah, they stink.
Division where you only have to play 2 games outside of a dome.
Basically, yeah, they all play in a dome. They just are like, hey, we're NFC North football is tough up here. It's like everybody just plays indoors. Nerf football, what it is up there. People are going to get mad at us. We get yelled at all the time. Thank you, Patriot. Exactly. Okay, number 3, shout out to to Baker and the Bucks. This game was nuts. The end of it was nuts. Remember, Mike Evans is sitting there almost at 1,000 yards, guys. Well, the Buccaneers get down there at the end of the game. They're on the 15-yard line, and they have a chance to get Mike Evans 5 yards to get him his 1,000 yards. Well, they score a touchdown, and it goes to Bucky Irving for 15 yards. Okay? Then the Saints get the ball back, and they're only down by 8. So now the Saints are going to try to go down and tie the game. Well, guess what? They get stopped on 4th down. So with 30 seconds left, the Bucs could take a knee and just get into the playoffs and be done. But the Bucs with 30 seconds up by 8 go out there and they throw a pass to Mike Evans and get him his 1,000 yards for the 11th straight season, tying Jerry Rice all-time record.
They should.
It was awesome.
That's a good coach. Looking out, that's a player's coach.
That was awesome. And they're the Bucs are the 3 seed, dude.
Yeah.
The Bucs are the 3 seed in the NFC. Shout out Niners, beat them. Bucs are the 3 seed NFC. Niners could have beaten the number 1 and the number 3 seed. They didn't play the Eagles, but they would have beat the Eagles because they own the Eagles. So, but anyway, shout out Baker and the Bucs for getting Mike Evans.
Beat the number 1 seed in both conferences, dude. I don't want to hear.
Bills just lost to the Patriots, dude. Worst
Their
team in the well.
Lost to the Patriots.
I don't care. It says the Buffalo Bills lost to the Patriots.
And we beat the Lions and the Chiefs. So
okay, so you're basically
stat?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
That's what the Bills are.
That's right.
We appreciate everybody. Over 200 some people watching in here.
What if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Vikings next year?
That's what what's his face did.
Brett Favre, yeah.
Yeah. So what's his face did.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, did y'all see that play with him and
crawling across the ground?
No, Devontae Adams today.
No.
I'm about to call him Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers took the snap. They ran a reverse to Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams came around. Aaron Rodgers handed it off to him. He ran around to the right side. Devontae Adams then throws the ball backwards to Aaron Rodgers, like a reverse throwback. Aaron Rodgers is going to throw it down the field. I guess whatever happened down the field, the player wasn't open. So Aaron Rodgers scrambled a little bit, throws it back to Devontae Adams across the field. And when Devontae Adams catches that ball, he gets absolutely murdered.
Oh.
Decleated. It was the most ridiculous play I'd seen. Like, it looked like backyard football. Like, you're the only 2 people on your team. You got to make something happen. And the one guy on the other team that's really good just absolutely decleats him. You got to see it.
Dude, did he crawl around on the ground like Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know. Cut the video.
They tried it again. They were trying to get Aaron Rodgers a passing touch or a receiving touchdown or something. So, because they did something with Alan Lazard too, which I had no idea he was left-handed. But the Lions just turned the ball over. I'm not really sure, but Harrison Smith, I think, picked the ball off. So the Vikings have the ball back
in the red zone again.
No, not in the red zone yet. That'll be hilarious. Jared Goff's looking at the tablet there. So shout out Baker and the Bucks. They're the 3 seed. They take on the Commanders. That's right. And number 2, the Cowboys are a bunch of jerks for multiple reasons that we covered earlier. Because what's his face? Jerry Jones won't pay Cooper Rush. He's the only quarterback out there that can win. But not also that. I just put T, and this is the reason why. I don't know if you can see this, J-Vi. There's a picture of Dak. There's a picture of Dak Prescott sitting in the booth. Sitting in the booth with his headset on, looking straight ahead, and he's got 5 bottles of pure leaf sweet tea lined up in front of him.
With the label facing the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if is he sponsored by Pure Leaf?
Apparently he's trying to, if not.
Holy cow.
He might be, according to the sheet that's above every bathroom toilet in an athletic facility, he might be a good teammate for about 5 hours. But when he gets dehydrated after that dude, when all that sweet tea goes through him, he's gonna have
kidney stones. He's gonna have kidney stones. What he's gonna have, dude? I mean, he's gonna be pissing. he's gonna be peeing like crazy.
I don't know if y'all talked about this already or not, but what a terrible teammate anyway. I mean, you saw it throughout the games today, and like a lot of the starters were sitting, or the people that injured were out, and they were still down on the sidelines. And then you got this clown sitting up in a booth with a headset on and his mic flipped up like I'm just watching the game and I'm going to start coaching once I get out next year,
Just yoking tees back to back to back.
Yeah, like, what a loser. Go be in the field with the rest of your boys.
That's right.
Drink water.
Super set, dude.
Water, dude.
AK's worried about his kidneys over here. I'm just telling him how terrible of a person he is.
What good is he going to do if he doesn't have good functioning kidneys?
You should send him a healthy dip recipe.
Hey, you could drink that out of a celery straw for sure. Bloody Mary, that thing. There you go. Look at it. It's blasphemy from Patriot. He's a Cowboys fan. Blue, if you ever talk about mustard on this show again, I'm sorry. I'm going to throw you out. I hate mustard. Mustard stinks.
Yeah.
Mustard stinks. Get it out of here on everything. Patriots said the Falcons are frauds. The Falcons hired Raheem Morris. The dude's already tried to be a head coach. Okay? It's over. He can't be a head coach. Not that he's not nice. And then we already talked about the Patriots. They're idiots. Hilarious. They tried to throw it. Joe Milton went out there and played really well. And the Bills just quit. So I really hope that the Vikings get down to the red zone again and screw it up. That'd be so funny.
Oh,
I need that. So, all right. What was I about to do? I forgot. Okay. Now we have the scoreboard salute. Also, do you guys think there's any quarterback controversies real quick? New England, quarterback controversy or no?
Yes.
Yes. Edge?
Wait a second. New England. Is it who they're going to draft next?
No, they have Drake May and Joe Milton. Joe Milton played really well today against the Bills, number 2 seed.
Right. So who do you think they're going to draft next?
Shador.
Oh, my gosh. There it was. That was the Sam Darnold screw it up. Oh, my gosh.
Interception?
No,
I don't know. He's ahead of me.
No, it's Sam.
Why is DYLON not on here watching this live? We all had to do it.
I know.
Oh, my God. That was close. We're
going to need him for the fourth quarter. We need to send him a message. Somebody send him a message. I'll send him a message.
He could have called that with his knees.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's Sam Darnold when he turns into Jimmy Garoppolo when he starts getting too much pressure.
He overcorrected, though, because all of his passes earlier were overhead, and now he's throwing them into the dirt.
So
you can't say that from today's games though that it was quarterback controversy when a lot of other teams are sitting out people, including their number ones and number twos.
Oh, Blue, I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. Sorry, you're right. That was bad. New New England coach got fired for not losing enough games. They do things different. Golly. Josh said Gerard Mayo. Oh my, that's what it was. He was making a condiment joke. Jeez. My bad, Blue.
You just realized that?
I just realized that. Literally. Gerard Mayo was never the long-term, easy transition in. They're going to hire Vrabel. Vrabel apparently was interviewing to the Jets.
The Jets
to get
also
leverage.
interviewed Rex Ryan.
That's true. Okay. Next slide. Scoreboard. Well, that was the DAC one. We already did that one. Scoreboard salute. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We had the 2 games on Saturday. Not really much to say about those other than the Steelers, they're hilarious. They're just funny. The Bengals ended up finishing 1 game back of the Steelers. Bengals win 19-17. All the hope was set up for today, and the Broncos destroyed the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs threw the game because they didn't want to play the Bengals. Bengals had won 5 in a row. And the Steelers are the worst team in December, probably in history, and they do this every year. They go 10-7 every year, and they cannot win games in December. So, any thoughts on Steelers Bengals other than it looked really cold and Jamar Chase is ridiculous? So is Hendrickson. Hendrickson's really good.
Well, George Pickens is must watch TV. I mean, you don't know if that guy's going to get into a fight, if he's going to make some ridiculous acrobatic catch, or he's going to catch one ball with 6 targets for 0 yards when you placed a bet on him to have over 40 yards receiving.
Yes, so, he's going to drop 4 balls.
I mean, he's must-watch TV. You don't know who you're going to get. But the Steelers also, at the beginning of the year, everybody was like, I don't believe in the Steelers. I don't believe in the Steelers. But, they're going to eventually do it. And then they just kept winning, and people are like, maybe the Steelers are actually for real. And now the Steelers are being the Steelers.
They do it every year. It's unbelievable.
Every year.
Like, they cannot win games in December. And I love it. Like, Tomlin, like you said, they start off like 7-2, 8-2. Everybody's like, oh, here they come. And no, they're like
a couple years back, they started out undefeated.
Yeah, like 11-0. They're the Saints. They're the Saints, but like a longer version of the Saints. Yeah, because the Saints always start off like 2 or 3-0, and everybody's like, oh, they got it figured out. And then they lose like 8 games in a row. So the Steelers are no different than the Saints, in my opinion. But Najee Harris is so confusing to me, too. The Steelers receivers were dropping balls left and right. Chris Boswell is their best player. I don't care. You can say whatever you want.
It has been.
There's some funny stories about James Harrison. Like, did you see those?
No.
When Chris Boswell was kicking, like James Harrison would, like, when he was first kicking like a rookie, James Harrison would just like stand over the ball and be like, if you miss this kick, you have to wash my back in the shower. And then he would say, Boswell said he'd just be sitting in team meetings and he'd look to his left and James Harrison's just like staring through his skull, just like nonstop, just staring at him.
That dude's a scary human being.
Yes. So I guess both teams are eliminated, the Bengals and the Steelers. Shout out Joe Burrow for just putting up a ridiculous season that means nothing.
Well, he went 8-9, and Jake Browning went 8-9 for him last year. So he's a system quarterback.
Has nothing to do with you being a Bills fan. Nothing at all.
Yeah, but single bit.
Y'all forget too how terrible they were at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they lost to the Patriots first game of the year.
Yeah, I mean they were done. We called it earlier, just in the group chat talking about it. They're done for the year, like week 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a hot take question, but I can save it for Wednesday. But I can do it now because I'm actually on. So I'm probably not going to be on Wednesday because I'm on a flight.
Do it now. Do it now then.
My hot take question is, let me get to it really fast.
Tex is trying to get in here.
My hot take question for the Bengals is this. Joe Brady to Cincy to reunite with Burrow and Chase because they're going to fire their coach for not making it to the playoffs the last 2 years and can't get what is a great roster turned around and running out of time because of contracts? Is the answer Joe Brady to Cincinnati?
Do you want Joe Brady to Cincinnati, though? You're a Bills guy.
Absolutely not. But that's just a hot take question. We're in the hot take game. Joe
That's a
Brady
really
to
good
Cincinnati
question.
to reunite with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase to get it turned around before they get into cap hell because of all the contracts, all the money they're going to have to pay all those guys.
Yeah, because they want T. Higgins, too.
Yeah. He's already franchised. They're going to have to pay T. Higgins. I think they can still make it a year or franchise Chase, even though he's not going to be happy.
I don't know who taught T. Higgins like how to catch a ball or where he went to school at for receiving, but man, it was a work of art. I'll tell you that.
Shut up, dude.
T.
Shut
Higgins is
up.
good.
He is, dude. He is very good. I love.
I mean, even if he went out on a market, he would get paid. He's a legit one receiver.
Yeah, he's legit.
It's not because he can't play. It's because he doesn't play. Like, that's the only reason. Like,
Yeah, he has hamstring problems.
dude, yeah, James Harrison staring you down. Dude, that B. McCormick, that would be awful. It's nice, Blue. A real bro comes in and laughs through the meme. He's talking about donkey. Spanish bro, donkey. I love that. That's really good. That is a golden idea, Blue. That's phenomenal. Texas here? Yes, there he is. Also, we forgot to mention it was big incentive day. A lot of bets being thrown around on the incentives of the NFL. A lot of bets, including myself, because the Kyler Murray thing, Tony Pollard, I thought he was going to do some, but they got destroyed by the Texans. And the Texans were wearing, or the Titans were wearing the Houston Oilers jersey. So that was a little bit of slap in the face. So, but
don't you plant your flag in my field?
Don't do it. You'll get well, what is it? A felony if you do it in Ohio. So, and then Cleveland and Baltimore. Oh, J-Bot just dropped out. Cleveland and Baltimore, revenge game, revenge city. Cleveland used to be Baltimore. Baltimore used to be Cleveland, whatever you want to call it. Lamar Jackson was 10-21. I said that on Twitter, and everybody started yelling at me with 5 drops. I'm like, yeah, well, if the Steelers couldn't drop footballs, they would have won that game too, so shut up. Drop footballs are a part of the game. He was 10-21 with 100 yards passing. You know what they did in the second half? They handed the ball to Derrick Henry like 15 times, and he ran for like 300 yards. Because that's what they'll do in the playoffs, too. When things go sideways, they're going to turn around and hand it to the 6'4", 250-pound back who runs a 4.3 40.
First of all, they got a fullback too that is number 42. Oh my God, dude, he's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's enough there to make a linebacker like start quivering. You got a 300-pound fullback coming at you, and then you got Derrick Henry right up the gut following.
Peekaboo, like
Jesus.
White Goodman behind Michelle in dodgeball. Peekaboo.
But there was oh my God, he just blew a knee. There was a play earlier today in the Ravens game where Lamar went to go do a play action and pulled the ball from Derrick Henry, and I think a lineman got called, downfield, ineligible receiver. And you see like 3 of the linemen look back at Lamar and be like, bro, just run the ball. What are we doing?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Stat pad, dude.
That's what I'm like. Josh Allen played like 3 less games than Lamar.
He has played. He's sat out approximately 11 quarters. Josh Allen has. So yeah, 3 games worth of stats, and he's only 4 total touchdowns behind Lamar.
I love when people are like, we're seeing him do things that we've never seen any other quarterback do. I'm like, you could say the same thing about Josh Allen. He threw for 3, ran for 3 in the same game. What are we talking about here?
Look, I'll say this, and this includes Josh Allen, but it's not a knock on either one of these guys. It's a knock on the media, because after every single game, there's some post about the first person in NFL history to. I'm just like, we're grabbing at straws here, dude. Like, it's for both of them too. I'm just sick of it. I'm ready for this race be over, Josh Allen to win, and it just to be over.
Yeah, because right after the game, they were like, "Oh, Zay Flowers, no other Ravens players ever made the Pro Bowl as a wide receiver," and it's like they just keep saying like all these guys are doing so much better because of Lamar. I'm like, you know what the reason I wonder why they're setting records offensively and everybody's having career years. Who did they add on their team? I wonder who it could have been. I wonder who suddenly showed up. Like
Tannehill is a Pro Bowl quarterback with Derrick Henry at running back.
Exactly. Like, just shut up with it. He's good. Well, nobody's saying he's not good, but my gosh.
Lamar can be the offensive player of the year. He deserves it. But
does he?
He's not the most valuable player. Not the most valuable player on his own team.
Agreed.
My same argument with Purdy last year. He wasn't the most valuable player on his own team. It showed this year when McCaffrey didn't play at all. Niners stunk.
See what he's doing? See what he's doing? He's gonna make me root. He's gonna make me root for the Broncos and Bo Nix.
Come on, Bills against the world.
You can't shut up, dude. You can't say Bills are America's team and then say Bills against the world. That's not how it works, dude.
You make it seem like everybody hates the Bills.
I don't hate the Bills. But you're going to make me root against them and laugh at you whenever they lose. You're going to make me do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to root against the Bills.
Whenever they lose, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I would be a bad friend if I didn't laugh at you.
Yeah, well, I would be a bad friend if I didn't tell you that the Niners stunk because Purdy got married and McCaffrey was out the whole year.
He got married too. You know what stinks about this is you're sitting here throwing out all these Bills takes, and it's going to be my face that shows up on the internet, so people are going to hate my guts, not knowing that you're probably wearing a Bills hat right now.
That's right.
Edge, did you mute your mic or something?
Can you?
Let's go. Okay, I figured it out.
Jesus.
Oh, Tex has been sitting there trying to figure out his mic. Hey, Tex, I want you to do. Can you see the screen? Answer the people. Why is Dak Prescott sitting in the press box drinking 17 sweet teas?
Is that his brand of sweet tea or something? What is that?
I don't know.
It's Pure Leaf with the label perfectly faced to camera.
The
water bottles are perfectly opposite the camera.
Yeah, he must be getting paid by Pure Leaf.
What we didn't get was that his incentive was how many sweet teas he could drink today.
What if he's just trolling everybody and he's just doing it on? Which he was good for him, because that's freaking hilarious. So,
I mean, if I got paid how much he did for Pure Leaf, I'd be doing the same thing.
Oh, dude, I'd be in there. I'd be looking like the Duke's Mayo Bowl mascot, just up there in a tea leaf, just dumping tea all over myself, just mixing tea with everything.
17 cans of Grizzly Wintergreen sitting there facing the camera. I'll let your boy. Let's go.
You look like one of those Instagram models with lip fillers. You had so much dip in your face. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Ravens win. They win the North. Good for them.
Good for them.
Last thing, Georgia, Notre Dame. It's been a few days, but boys, that was awesome to watch Notre Dame just beat Georgia right in the face. Just punch them in the face over and over again.
How'd that go at your house, J-Va?
Well, like I was saying earlier, the wife tried to pull out the sausage dip second half. Didn't work. But special teams, dude. Special teams killed all the teams that got beat this weekend. Got to play all three factors of the game.
That's playoff football, baby.
Do you think next year teams are going to purposely not win their division so they don't get a first-round bye?
Yeah, I mean, all the teams that got a bye lost.
Do you think that because nobody's played this much playoff football before, they didn't know that all three phases of the game were that important?
Good point. Maybe.
I think that was my thing. I'm like, I think that because these are not pros, they don't know about bye weeks. They don't know what to do with bye week.
They don't know.
Dude, oh my gosh, that was all. How about that guy? How about old Park? I found his high school tape too, by the way. Somebody posted his high school tape. That guy who hit the ref. I got him pulled up if you want to watch it.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
let's do it. Do
What
it.
guy hit the ref?
What do you mean? What guy?
Pull it up.
You didn't see that?
No.
The ref running
What a
down
call
the
on
sideline?
4th and 2 right there.
Oh no! So yeah, I don't remember what
Texture
I was
ahead of us.
doing, but I kept seeing him show the Georgia guy on, and I didn't know what he was. He's number 39, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why do they keep showing this guy? I didn't know what he was, and I know he's talking. The ref was running down the sideline, and he bumped him.
Yeah. Do you want to see it? You want to see his highlight film?
Yeah,
let's do it.
1,000% I do. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to it.
Wait, he's legitimately driving. It was like, yeah, let me see this real quick.
Dude, shout out. Oh, also shout out to the big dude for the Ravens, Michael Pierce. He's like he's got to be 400 pounds. Got an interception.
Yes.
Dude,
And then tried to take a knee. It got up and got tackled by offensive lineman.
shout out to that guy, dude. Yeah, we're gonna hold on. Let me pull up the highlights for Parker Jones. Whatever. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh shit. All right, hold on. Let me get him. I gotta
Was he a dog?
Is what?
Was he good? Was he a dog?
I don't think he was that good. This is worth seeing, though. I'll tell you that. Here you go. Yeah, I don't. It's pretty funny. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Wait, hold on. Let me restart it. All right, here he goes, boys. Number 12 in the round, dude. Let's go. Off to the races. House. I think he was a DB or a halfback or something.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they ran the wing T.
Mm.
He doesn't look like he's anything special.
Yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's just good plays.
Oh, there he is, tackling the ref on the sideline. Hey, hand him the ball out of the single eye right there. Ace formation, 6-yard gain, spin move along the sideline. Tackled out of bounds for an 8-yard gain.
Mm.
Now he comes up. Misses the tackle.
Dude, yeah, just hip
And then gets
Jackson.
up and tackles him again. Parker Jones highlights on the internet right now.
Dude,
Hey, there you go. Set the edge.
I would have made Georgia's team. Oh, I team was sick.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? All right, that's enough. That's enough of Parker Jones highlight video. If you want to look at him, you can go find him. Anyways, okay. But yeah, Notre Dame, Georgia. That game was awesome, and I'm so glad that Notre Dame won because SEC is in complete shambles right now.
We got to get Texas picks for next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else on Notre Dame, Georgia?
No.
All right. I talked about it. Shout out to everybody who watched our previews or the post game of the Boise State and whatever the two quarterfinal games the other day. All right, everybody. Shh.
Football. Yay.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the shambles meter. Also, shout out the Panthers and Falcons game. That game was awesome, back and forth. Michael Penix throwing dots, Bryce Young, game of his life, all that stuff. If there's anything else cool that happened in that Panthers game, and the Seahawks for screwing the Rams, that was awesome because now the Rams have to play the loser of this game, which is great. Could be a revenge game for a lot of people. Sam Darnold, Jared Goff, all that stuff.
I'm telling you, dude, the Rams aren't scared of these teams. That's why they sat their starters.
I just don't care about
They can recover better from a loss than the team that's about to lose.
Doesn't matter. All right, shambles meter, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, updated. Number one.
Once again, you left a team off on here on purpose.
Who is it? Georgia?
The Niners.
The SEC? Dude, no, the Niners didn't cost themselves the first overall pick.
The Niners are in shambles, yes or no?
No, they're not. No.
What, dude?
They know exactly what they're doing.
The Niners is the new RG3.
Ooh.
No.
On the shambles meter. It's either your green
I need to
or
change it
your
to me
Niners.
eating these new dips, like Apple with this new dip that I have.
Yeah, you should have put unhealthy dips on here.
Patriots number 1 because they suck. They didn't suck enough, so they're in shambles because they had the number 1 pick in their grasp. All they had to do was lose today, and they couldn't do it, and so their coach got fired, which I think is hilarious. There's another one that's going to get fired. Oh, Antonio Pierce is going to get fired as well for winning game. And Brian Daboll? Maybe. We'll see. Number 2, Pittsburgh Steelers, because they've lost like 7 games in a row. But they made the playoffs in what, like November? So, Number 3 is the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Because the Duke's Mayo Bowl is awesome because it's a bowl about mayonnaise. And mayonnaise is disgusting. But where they're in shambles is they have allowed the personalities of ESPN to infiltrate the beauty of this bowl. Because the personalities of ESPN think it's about them. And so they're the ones cutting it to them every 5 seconds on the camera. Oh, look at us. We're dunking something else in mayonnaise. Look at us. We're funny. Told you guys we were funny, that Matt Berry guy and whoever else was up there. Absolute joke. I mean, the beauty of the Pop-Tarts Bowl is that it's the Pop-Tarts Bowl. You don't have to do anything about it. You got trophies that shoot out Pop-Tarts. You got giant toasters on the field. It's about the
Pop-Tart Bowl knew how to put on a show.
Duke's Mayo has allowed ESPN to make these hosts that make themselves the center of the show, and that's wrong. So they're in shambles. They got to rebrand that thing.
The only good thing about the Duke's Mayo Bowl is the time that somebody went to go get mayo poured on top of her head, and they dropped a bucket and gave it to the concussion.
Oh my gosh, dude, that would be heavy. That's like 8 gallons of mayo, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's disgusting, though.
Whatever that bucket is, it's probably 5. It's probably like 30 or 40 pounds dumping on your dome right there. So, yes, Cowboys Tex is here. He didn't say anything about the Cowboys. He quit. Football's over for him.
I didn't watch it. I was at a wrestling tournament.
Shout out Podium, though. I saw that.
Yep, shout out Podium. Second place.
I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah.
Tomlin's never had a losing season. Shout out.
Who said that, BMO?
Oh, CEO stats. It's true, though. One Texas bet. Okay, number 4. Shambles-o-meter, ACLs.
Agreed.
ACLs are on the shambles-meter.
Everywhere.
Because this dude, for the quarterback for Indiana, played the entire season with a torn ACL. ACLs are on the shambles-meter. That's tough, dude. He wanked it. Vikings are falling apart,
I
boys.
told you you're ahead of me. Stop.
Oh, sorry. Now shut up.
DYLON needs to get on.
DYLON has to get on. I sent him a message. He didn't say anything. I had to watch the Niners lose a Super Bowl. This is not a Super Bowl. The Vikings are going to the playoff. This is nothing. Get on here. Take it like a man, DYLON.
Well, at this point, it could win him the game. He could take credit for saving the season.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. But he has an opportunity to correct it.
The Vikings also did something very stupid.
Dude, he's way.
They bought all the tickets to the Lions game, so there would be more Vikings fans at the game. But if they were smart, they know that the Lions are undefeated at away games. They stink at home, so making it an away game for the Lions actually benefited the Lions.
That's sabermetrics right there, if you've ever heard it.
Yeah.
That's good point. Late add to the shambles-meter. Minnesota's kicker, Reichard. Dude, they are not covering Gibbs out of the backfield at all. At all. Okay. That's the shambles-meter. I don't really have anything. Homer Alley. I'm just going to go ahead and say that was tough to watch Josh Dobbs, and the Niners defense sucks terribly. But I did tell you that they suck against mobile quarterbacks, so you should have bet on the Cardinals.
What was the answer to my question Wednesday?
What do you mean?
I asked the question, is John Lynch the answer at defensive coordinator to save the Niners because they've gone through 4 seasons?
No, they're probably going to bring back Robert Salah.
He didn't get it done when he was here the first time. What makes you think he's going to do it the second time?
I'd rather have him than Nick Sorensen, who's given up 73 a game. At least he didn't give up that many during the regular season.
Mm.
What do you have? Anything to say about the Bills, dude, for the playoffs? You ready?
The only good thing that came out of Niners game today was old Debo's sunglasses he was wearing on the sidelines.
They benched Kittle, too. Probably first time in his career.
Hey, Josh Allen performs in the playoffs. I'm not worried about the playoffs.
You worried about facing the best defense in the playoffs? Don't the Broncos have the best defense?
Because Josh Allen performs in the playoffs. When he's at his best. Look at his stats. He's at his best in the playoffs.
Well, if that's true, then he probably should have a lot of Super Bowls, right?
No, because his defense lets him down. Every time the Bills have lost in the playoffs, the defense has let them down. Look at it. Look at it. Look it up.
Oh, you're blaming other. You're blaming. Wow.
We go through this every show, dude.
Wow.
Every show. Use the same argument with you every show.
Wow. A real leader doesn't make excuses. Josh Allen would never make excuses like that.
It's not excuses. It's facts.
Wait, talk about Tex. Did you play Kittle today in your fantasy league?
I did not.
Oh,
yeah,
I heard you say
they didn't bench him. They were like, this game's over. We're not playing Kittle anymore. So shout out Ricky Pearsall though. That's a bright spot for the Niners.
That dude's like, I don't know why he's the only one that plays hard every play. I don't know. I was trying to figure out why they would bench him.
No, just because they didn't want to get him hurt. There's already
I get that.
Why? They don't have games left.
Well, we have another running back that got hurt. Isaac Guerrero got hurt. So now we've lost every single running back we had on our depth chart.
How about drafting some offensive linemen to block for these guys?
That's what I said. That'd be just a novel idea, right?
Or get a new training staff to help take care of them better.
Seriously. I mean, get the way.
I mean, they just play so many games compared to everybody else.
No, here we go. Chiefs aren't breaking down.
Oh.
We're about to find out. Oh, now you're taking the side of the Chiefs. Who are you? You get up here as a Bills fan, yell at your defense, and then you start taking up for the Chiefs.
NFL.
Wow.
The AFC is the SEC of the NFL, dude.
No, it's not.
Heavy.
Look, no, it's
heavy.
not. No, I'm looking at the playoff picture right now. 10-7, 11. I mean, they're all the NFC has total cumulative wins is way more than the AFC's playoff picture.
Oh yeah,
not even
because
close.
we all beat each other.
No, it's because your divisions are pathetic.
Dude,
Your divisions are terrible.
Hey, we're top heavy. Like
Who says,
SEC.
come on, J-Vi?
We're
Come
top
on.
heavy. Like
6.
What happened?
Van Ginkel.
Pick 6?
Oh.
Almost. He dropped a game changer.
Oh,
dropped
my
it.
God.
Oh.
Moment's too big.
Wow. All the Vikings players are choking. You're right.
Dude, cinder blocks for hands. Jeez.
Okay. I don't even know what's next, honestly. Let me pull that down so I can see what's next before I start getting buttons.
Oh, he let his hair get in the way.
Okay, there we go. Tex, season synopsis of the Cowboys. This is it. You won't see the Cowboys again for another couple of months here.
Underwhelming, sad, disappointing.
What do you have to say about your great quarterback being up in the booth
hopeful.
drinking sweet tea instead of being on the sideline?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I mean, what's he going to do on the sideline?
Just like every other player is that don't play. They sit on the sideline. They put their little stupid earpiece in, like they actually care about
Eat
what
sunflower
the play is
seeds.
called. Yeah, and shoot the crap with the boys. That's how you know he didn't lose. He already lost the locker room. He didn't even want to be on the sidelines.
He lost the sideline.
He lost the team. He's up there trying to be rubbing elbows with the owner and the coaches so he can find his next position.
I think he's just up there watching a game where his third string quarterback is playing.
Because they screwed the second string.
Being part, I think that guy got paid anyways.
Even when Aaron Rodgers ripped his Achilles off of his ankle, he still was on the sidelines.
I think I don't know if he could be on the sidelines. I think he has to be up in the booth.
Not even going to say anything. I captained Gibbs and I took him
DYLON. It's over.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Get on here, DYLON.
DYLON, come on the show.
300 and some
It's
people
over.
want to listen to you. 300 and some people want to listen to your sorrows. Get on here. This is football. Oh my gosh.
You know he's not even watching this right now, probably.
He's not. He better watch the rest of this game. That's their own fault. Okay. All right, let's do the electric football drop. Dak to the rate. That's what I'm talking about, Josh. Josh with a hot take. Dak to the Raiders. That's what I'm saying.
Or
Dak in
Miami.
black. What?
Or in Miami.
Dak's Vegas.
Ugh. Ugh.
Willis wasn't
Dak,
good.
Dak to the Jets.
DAKS. Dax.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, everybody shh. Dak to the Raiders.
100%.
Man, y'all are trying to get rid of your
if
quarterback.
Dak went to the Jets, there would be a butt fumble too, for sure.
If Dak went to the Jets, he wouldn't be able to buy sweet tea because they don't sell sweet tea in the North.
Ooh.
He'd be in freaking shambles up there.
What's
Dak
that?
Prescott.
That's why he's trying to get sponsored
No,
by
wait,
Pure
that
Leaf
was
now.
that
so
was
he can
that,
send it
that
to
was that Pure Leaf. Yeah, they sell that at Snapple. They drink Snapple up there.
Bunch of Northerners don't even know what sweet tea is,
Yeah.
dude.
He
That's
said,
Snapple. That's their sweet tea. What the hell is
send
that?
me a case.
Breaking news: breaking news, Dak Prescott traded to the Jets, had to turn down the offer because they don't sell sweet tea, and clearly he likes his sweet tea, as we saw the picture of him sitting in the press box with 17.
Or other hot take. That was dip spit.
5
Not at
bottles
all.
of dip spit.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
He just
If
likes to
it was-
he
If
just
it
likes
was
to throw it on
Coca-Cola or
shoes.
something,
Hey,
if it was a
Dip
Coke or
spit.
Pepsi, I would.
no, you mix it.
maybe.
He drinks. He
Hold
fills it halfway with water, so it doesn't smell as bad.
Oh,
It's
that's disgusting,
diluted.
dude. That's
It's dip
disgusting.
spit. He likes to fill
Breaking
it up.
news: this is not tea. This is dip spit.
As a professional dipper, that's disgusting.
Oh
as
my god!
as a retired dipper, it makes sense.
That's right. I've
You
seen.
put that water on the bottom of it.
At least you know what he did his boys a favor. He at least had a clear cup, a clear bottle.
Oh yeah,
Last thing you want is
that's the one left over. Look at. Dude, I bet you's got a dip in. I bet you's got a dip in.
I doubt it. He's over there saying, "God, I hope this tea company pays me because I'm done with Dallas."
That was good.
Is everything thinking about Jeff Foxworthy's Redneck Days of Christmas? Seven cans of Copenhagen.
All right. What was I gonna do?
Electric guitar.
Here we go. Here come the picks. Woo! Okay. J-Vi, he's not here. We're just I feel like Tony Perkins on heavyweights. J-Vi, you're up. Hop on the scale. Get off the scale. You disgust me. So, okay. Here we go. Ramondre, that was terrible. He didn't even play. Chigakonkwo, I have no idea. I didn't even look at Chigakonkwo. But what I do know is my first 2 college bets hit, boys. Texas plus 30 versus Texas State. Texas State, basically. And North Texas covered, you already know. And then Duke Ole Miss over 51.5. I think Ole Miss covered that themselves. Who set that line? Complete idiot. And then New Orleans at Tampa Bay. I believe that did hit. Let me check. Yes, it was 43.5. Got to 46. Kansas City plus 10.5 at Denver. No. The Chiefs lost 38-0. So 3-1. We'll take 3-1. That's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? 3-1. Nice job. Nice job, everyone. Really great job out there. Okay. So that puts us at 163 and 139. And then we have to go over to, let's see, DYLON, Geno and Njigba stack. Wrong. I think Njigba was terrible. DJ Moore had a terrible fumble. Marvin Mims, absolutely. Very nice. Jalen Warren, I don't think, had over 20.5 receiving yards. And Elijah Moore, I'm not sure. Somebody have to check that one. So it looks like DYLON went 1-1 on his prop bets. So, and then we'll wait to see. Oh, Tex. While we're waiting on J-Vi and his picks, Tex, I want to run these bird stats by you. Listen to this. Ed, you probably know this too. Happy National Bird Day, by the way.
Count.
What?
Happens every year at Christmas.
What does?
We forgot the backyard bird count.
Oh, yes, I know. Here's the bird stats. Number 1, ducks sleep with one eye open. Did you know that?
Cool.
I did not know that.
I didn't either until I looked it up. Did you know that woodpeckers can hoard over 50,000 acorns?
I think that depends on the woodpecker. Like what species of woodpecker?
I knew it. Well, okay, break it down for us then.
Well, the woodpecker they're probably talking about is the acorn woodpecker, which literally drills holes and puts woodpeckers in it.
Puts woodpeckers in it or acorns in it?
Sorry, acorns.
I was about to say that's
acorns.
Dangerous damn woodpecker if he's over there putting bodies in there.
Yeah, the acorn woodpecker. It's all right there. That's like the garbage company for the mafia dude.
I remember reading a story because they're on the West Coast. This couple bought a house in California somewhere, and the previous owners of the house didn't tell them about the woodpeckers, and they had covered up all the holes. They had wood siding on the house. They covered up all the holes the woodpecker drilled on all the visits they took.
Oh my God.
So when they bought the house and moved in, the woodpeckers took over the house again. It drilled a whole side of the house, and we're storing woodpeckers in it.
Jeez.
Could you imagine buying a $1.5 million house and having a woodpecker destroy that thing?
I would end up
And not being able to do anything about it because of the neighbor. Oh yeah, dude, it would be easy. That'd be an easy thing. But then how do you get the next woodpeckers? Same way?
Yeah. Or
Hey.
just go fix it and put aluminum siding on it.
Little 3.5 inch remedy.
Yeah.
And then the third one. Ostriches have the largest eyes of any land mammal. Did you know that? These 3 stats, I was like, this is cool.
Their eyes are bigger than like a elephant's or a giraffe's.
I guess it said ostriches have the largest eyes of any land mammal. Are elephants' eyes that big?
I don't know. They look
Oh.
small, but they're a really big animal.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Those are just the fun facts of Bird Day. I almost forgot.
Tex, do you think
I
the Houston Texans are going to win next week?
They play the Chargers.
Ooh. No.
You're
Wow.
you're on an island right now.
I'm on
dude.
an island. Yeah.
You're on an island. That was
That's
a heck
right.
of a play by the DB right there.
Yeah.
Big third down here in Detroit. Okay. J-Vi had this 15-leg parlay. Said he went 9-5. Ravens, yes. Pittsburgh, no. Green Bay, no. Giants, no. Bucks, yes. Atlanta, no. Tennessee, no. Washington, Colts, Denver, Chargers, Miami, Rams, no. Cards, Minnesota. He wasn't even close.
He put Cards by a million.
Is that what he put on there? Oh.
Or no, it's yeah.
Chargers are more complete. Texas wide receivers. Yeah, dude. I just think the Chargers are going to run it.
This is coming from a guy right here who's a Cowboys fan. So I mean, what are we talking about?
He's mad. He's mad at the Texans because the Texans make the playoffs. Cowboys don't.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's do how dare you, shall we? We'll
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare you? Who wants to go first? I can go first if you'd like. Unless Tex has something ready to go.
Go ahead.
My how dare you goes out to flexing games. We should have had the Chiefs game tonight and then had a Monday night game for the Vikings and Lions.
They should have flexed the D3 championship to tomorrow night, which
even
is
better
on right now. Well, the Division 3 championship's on right now. It's 34-25 North Central.
Oh, yeah? North Central's a wagon. They're a wagon.
34-25 in the fourth. So those Packers will be with us. Watch. That's right, dude. I agree. Packers are done. Frauds. Agreed. What else were you going to say?
That's it.
Okay. My how dare you goes out to Costco because apparently Costco is building apartments above its stores to address the affordable housing crisis starting early this year. Walking downstairs and getting a $1.50 hot dog gives new meaning to the affordable walkability. It includes free membership, rooftop pool, fitness area, gardens, courtyards, and a community space. Los Angeles is the first residential complex with 800 apartments and a built-in store. Would you live in the Costco?
100% would.
How dare you? What is this, man?
I would be. Well, first of all, like I say, I would, but like that's just a good thought. Like for 6 months, because I have to have like 10 acres and a giant barn in my backyard. but the thought of like walking down there and getting a slice of pizza and a hot dog or a corn dog or something, and then walking back out of my apartment, that's G status right there.
And then if you need like 70 AA batteries, you can get those too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? That would be absolutely electric. To
but
be
think
like, hey,
about it. You would
a hot dog and a pizza. That'd be awesome.
You would
I want a
time
hot dog and a pizza right now.
to where like, because like I'm sure for y'all, you know, like okay, we're never going to go to Costco on a Sunday because it's a bazillion people out there, right? But if you lived in an apartment and you're like, oh man, at Wednesdays at 5 p.m., it's really dead at Costco. That's the time you go get all your shopping done. You got it timed up perfect. And then you could even open up a side business like, hey, AK and Tex, send me your Costco list. I'll go for you.
Yes. Drop it at your door.
Right, dude.
Oh,
he's gone.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm how daring this, but I don't know. I just wish it happened. Like, I wish they did this in Boone. That would be sweet. Whenever we were in college, I'm how daring it because
it's
just
LA.
Yeah, like we don't get to partake. Look at this, dude. How dare you? Costco's making apartments with a store in the bottom now. This is BS, dude. It's too late for us.
Dude, first of all, nice hair, dude. I'm proud of you.
Like that.
But another thing too, though, they're going to start building this. This thing's going to take 2 years to build.
But still,
I wonder how much the apartments itself cost. Affordable housing, but yet the apartment is $6,000 a month.
Yeah.
Should we call DYLON?
Yes. Put him on the mic right now.
What's he doing?
I don't know. Somebody call his phone.
Why is he not in here?
We need Vikings input right now.
Call him and put your phone next to the mic.
I love watching Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. That guy's so much fun to watch play. My other one, hold on, I have another one too, is the transfer portal. How dare you, transfer portal? People let this thing get out of hand. This is what they get. It says, we have our first big sign then transfer news out of the 2025 class. The number one player in Hawaii and number 8 quarterback flipped on signing day from Cal to Oregon, practiced with the Ducks, was in Pasadena for the Rose Bowl, and then just hit the portal.
Holy cow.
That is incredible.
And I said,
holy cow.
I said on Twitter underneath this, I said, get this man, get Volkswagen, get your guy. He just hit a sign then drive right out of town.
If I was the coach, I would never talk to this kid.
He quit. He flipped from Cal to Oregon and then did all the Rose Bowl stuff with Oregon, like, you know, got all the gear. I mean, that's nice. You'll wear that gear forever.
He's got more. He's got more issues than Time Magazine, though. I mean, you flip from Cal to Oregon, and then you're already in the portal. No, you're not coming over.
Unbelievable.
Well,
I hope he sits in the portal for the next 3 years.
Hey, like Coach Moore used to say, some guys are just there for the steak and chicken.
And the guys with the horses on their shirts.
Yep.
And Coach Moore hand-me-downs.
That's right.
Hey, anybody else got a how dare you?
I can how dare you. I'm gonna how dare you the Big Ten for making Oregon lose the Rose Bowl game. They called it in. They had them lose on purpose, and I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Because you know who got the money for Oregon playing in the Rose Bowl in the playoffs? Wasn't the Big Ten. It was the Pac-2. Oregon State and Wazoo get to split the money that Oregon made for making the playoffs.
Damn.
So the Big Ten called in, I'm sure, allegedly, and said, you guys can't advance because we don't get the money for the semifinals if y'all advance. And Ohio State gets us the money.
Damn.
That's one of the hottest takes I've heard on here in a while.
Clip
I like that.
Clip that. Put it all over the socials.
I like that. Let me make a private chat in case the software doesn't do that. Because we got to get that one.
All right, let me say it again.
Go ahead, dude. I already wrote it down. Edge, did you have a how dare you?
No. I wasn't prepared.
Okay.
What about talk to us about Clemson firing their DC?
He doesn't even know they did that. He's not really. He didn't know they did that.
I didn't actually, but I thought it was fake news because I read it on something on TigerNet earlier about that he was in the fire, and I was like, yeah, whatever. That's retarded talk. When he should have fired the offensive coordinator.
I
agree with that.
Dude. You don't know your team. You don't know your team.
I might have gotten. I don't know.
I think you might have because I'm still like, I didn't go click TigerNet. I'm about to look it up right now, but. I've been working on my trailer all day. All right, so give me a break.
What do you need? You need help, dude? I used to build those things. I used to weld.
Okay, well, come down here for 7 hours.
Okay,
Dude,
AK would burn his eyes out every week.
Dude, I did burn my eyes the first time I ever welded. That was the worst experience in my life.
If AK tried to weld on my trailer, it would look like total bird shit. I can promise you.
It would look like that
You got
giant
slab
building
everywhere.
outside of Chicago.
You can't tell me Jared Goff has a good fake cadence.
Dude, this is great. I'm gonna call DYLON, see if he wants to. You got all right, is that it? Is that all the how dare yous? Because I only had like 2 more slides, I think. Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. Let's talk just a little college football. Here we go, boys. What do we think? Here's the viewership from the quarterfinals. Ohio State, the Rose Bowl was number 1, followed by the Peach Bowl, then the Sugar Bowl. So the SEC wasn't even first, so it's all BS. Dude, we got ourselves a whomping and a rout on our hands. Jahmyr Gibbs.
I mean, Vikings can't stop the run. They're in trouble in the playoffs because you run the ball in the
Is that his
playoffs.
4th touchdown? Is that his 4th touchdown? Look at these. What if these Minnesota's going to have to go on the road? They're not going to be used to that, right? Oh, wait, no, they're going to play in L.A., of course. B. McCormick must be cleaning up. This is an absolute massacre, boys. This is great. I love this. It's great for this. Let's call DYLON. Anyways, any shocker here? So the Pat McAfee show was the most alt-cast ever, most watch college game day, most whatever. Okay. Any final thoughts on these games?
I mean, the best game was Arizona State, Texas.
Oh, my gosh, that game was
Like a March Madness game.
love that. Okay. And the Final Four is set, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to bring up one thing from that Peach Bowl. There's a video of the catch, the 4th and 13 catch that shows that the ball hit the ground in the end zone.
Mm.
Would you care to watch it? Because I have it. I do have it.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Okay. Well, talk amongst yourselves about these games while I pull this up.
Why do you've done this twice now? You said you want me to pull it up. You should have
Yeah,
had it
like
ready.
if
Well,
you have it, if you can pull it up, you got to have that thing in the hopper. Like next
Go on.
to
Go on another. Well, it takes a second to get all these things pulled out and in and all that stuff.
No, it
Let's just
doesn't.
go on another rant about how the
No, it doesn't.
49ers suck. Also, shout out to the Mayo Bowl. They had flavorful.
Texas is underdogs by 6 points against Ohio State. And Notre Dame is favored by 2.
Is this a true Quinn Era's revenge game, Tex?
I mean, it could be. It could be because he did practice there at Ohio State. Him, I think it could be.
And is
Here
this
it is.
a good?
Here it is, boys. Here it is. Does
It.
that ball hit the ground or does it not hit the ground?
There's movement.
Let's go. Another feather in the cap for Arizona State.
I told
That's
you,
a catch.
dude.
That's a catch.
No, it's not a catch. It's not secured.
Blue, right on the ground.
It's a catch.
Right on the ground.
I told you during the Clemson game, I said the refs held their flags and held calls for Texas. And here they are doing it again during the Arizona State game.
Right there. Multiple times. The targeting thing that didn't get called.
The giant hold where like the offensive lineman came and bear hugged the middle linebacker so he couldn't get a tackle.
Quinn Ewers run into it was on the goal line. I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's holding every play. There's holding every play.
Here, let me zoom in on this for you, Tex.
Yeah, but
look at this.
Bro.
Secured.
Secured. That ball is traveling more than a Delta flight. What are we talking about?
Look at that, dude. Oh, man. Arizona State hose job.
Wow.
Hose job.
Wrong.
Can't believe it. Can't believe my eyes. The fix is in.
I haven't seen movement on balls like that since the Johnny Sins video.
I haven't seen movement on balls like that since Barry Zito's 12-6 curveball.
Got it.
Oh man. Okay. Anything else?
Oh shit.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There it is. That's right, Blue. Where's DYLON? People are clamoring for DYLON. I was gonna call him. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, call it.
Let's go. That's what I was gonna do. Hold on.
Pull it up on the other screen while you're doing it.
This one's over.
I'm calling him right now. Let's see if he answers.
Speaker.
See if he answers. All right. People are asking for DYLON.
Don't wake the new dog up.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
He's gonna be so mad if we woke his. He's not gonna answer.
No chance.
I can't believe that. Running his mouth all this time.
Hello, Adam.
Yes, you're on the live, dude. People are asking. We had somebody in the comments said DYLON. DYLON, they're looking for you. Thoughts. Are you hurt right now?
Hurting pretty bad right now. The only thing that could salvage this night is if we get a garbage touchdown to JJ and I can at least win my money back in.
That's where you're at right now.
That is where I'm at.
Oh, I hate this.
All the things that could have happened today, I needed Gino to choke and let the Rams win. So if we lost, we did not have to play Matthew Stafford again.
Well, that was Jimmy G's fault, actually, because Jimmy G had him down inside the 20, and I can't remember what happened, but he might have thrown an interception.
Oh, what delay of game?
Oh, yep, but no. Our red zone offense did not show up. Sam Darnold forgot that he's been playing awesome all year. I think he's like 14 for 36 or something like that.
It's almost like somebody said that, though.
Can't
like,
handle
all
the
year.
home crowd. Can't
No,
handle
I
the
don't
home
think
crowd
anybody
no
said
more.
that all year. Everybody's been telling me how he was the second coming, and I was just like, guys, don't get too excited.
Java did have a good point. He said the Vikings made a mistake, right? Because they bought all those tickets trying to make it a home game, but the Lions are undefeated on the road.
Hey, we looked good in the first half. Defense got tired.
Well, that's because your offense couldn't score in the red zone.
That would be correct.
Oh.
That would be correct. I'm just gonna lick my wounds. I answered this call. My wife's
did.
looking at me like you're supposed to be asleep right now. You're gonna turn the game off. And I'm like, yeah, but I need Justin Jefferson to score so I can at least get my money back.
And just tell her that I had to watch the Super Bowl. I had to watch Patrick Mahomes drive right down the field against the Niners in overtime and lose the Super Bowl. This isn't that bad.
Going deep to JJ, and we overthrew him again. Oh, no, that was Jalen Naylor. Okay.
Hold it,
right. Hey, well, they're in the playoffs. You said they were going to make the playoffs.
Yes. Yep. So now we just got to win 3 away games, and we'll be Super Bowl champs. So we still win the Super Bowl. So, all my eggs are in that basket right now.
Well,
it's okay. I've been saying it, y'all. This is our year. I mean, we didn't want to win 15 games. Then we would have broke the Minnesota record for most single games ever, and that would have broke Randy Moss's record. And,
he doesn't need that right now.
So, yeah, exactly. So we don't want to put the man down. So we probably did this for 84. So
that's a good spin zone.
Yeah, I like to think that's the tape. All right, we're doing it for Randy.
Good spin zone.
Short hopped him.
All right, I hate you all.
All right, love you.
All right.
Good sport. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. All 300 of you, 350 of you watching. That's what this show's all about. Just absolutely ripping each other in front of a live audience. Okay. Anything else?
That's a catch.
Anything else? I'm excited about these. These are going to be good games. The Notre Dame Penn State game, they're both going to be playing in Miami. It's going to be like, wow, this is crazy that we get to play in this warm weather.
I hate it. I hate that. I hate it personally.
I hate it too.
Be playing have a game up there in Boise, Idaho. Let's put one of these games on the blue turf.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cotton Bowl in Boise.
No.
Cold cotton.
Is Texas the home team technically?
Oh.
I think Ohio State is.
Dude,
No,
that's
Texas
a catch.
is ranked higher.
Yeah, Texas is 5, right? Ohio State's 8.
Yeah.
So Texas on upset alert? Also, if I'm an ACC,
they're not favored. That doesn't make any sense.
But they're the higher seed.
But they're not favored.
I'm sorry, they're the higher seed. If they lose to a lower seed, that's an upset. It happens all the time in NCAA tournament. Stop bending the rules. Also, if I'm the ACC, the Edge, you should be claiming Notre Dame right now. Be like, hey,
no.
They play an ACC schedule.
Listen,
it's independent though. I'm not claiming them.
Listen,
it should be.
If a team is an 8 seed and another team is a 9 seed, but the 9 seed is heavily favored by Vegas to beat that's upset. That's not upset alert.
It is upset. The 19
Texas is 5. Texas is 5. Ohio State's 8.
That's just a ranking. That's just a ranking mistake.
So you're telling me if Clemson was ranked number 1 in the nation, and Texas was ranked like number 52 in the nation, but yet Vegas put Texas as a 20-point favorite to win,
which would probably be true in all situations.
And Clemson comes back and still wins. You're saying that's an upset alert the way you're thinking about it?
Yep. That's an upset.
I think it's too cold outside for you or something because you're not thinking clearly. You're way too smart for this.
No, man. No. I'm saying
he's birding.
There's no upset alert.
It's not an upset alert.
Trying to cover the damage. We just saw that they dropped the ball and shouldn't even won the game. Should have been over on 4th down. We're looking at Arizona State right now, forks up. But that's it, everybody. I think that's all, right?
Yeah.
I got nothing else. J-Bye on the road. Thanks for joining in. Edge, thanks for joining in. Tex,
Go
thanks.
Tigers.
Yeah, right, dude. Go Niners. That's it, dude. I'm not even going to be able to wear this hat for the rest of this. I'm going to have to wear a different hat. I can't wear Niners gear in the playoff.
Get
Yeah,
your
that's loser
Mariners
gear.
hat out,
That's
dude.
loser gear.
Pitchers and catchers season.
Ooh, no, it's I can't. Well, the Rangers suck. They're like 3 games under 500.
You beat the Blackhawks today.
Oh no, they did in your face. Oh no, let's go.
That's a catch.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Everybody.
Big man.
Everybody.
We love football.
Team McCormick.
Yeah,
Josh,
it's our
everybody in the chat.
passion.
Thanks everybody. We'll see you.
That's why
Wednesday.
we're cashing.
We got the podcast. This is our original song too.
'Cause after all,
Go Niners.
we love football.